Hello everyone, this is part 4 of 3D survival game. In this part we will learn how to add a rock and how to pick up the rock, stone or any other object. Now let's get started today's video. First simply create empty object and rename rabbit. For making child all the rabbits like this, press shift and select all the rabbits and simply drag and drop like this. Then go to the prefabs and open rabbit. Go to the rigid body and freeze X and Z rotation in constraints. Make sure both rabbits freeze X and Z rotation. Another problem in our game, like when we hit the tree and go back the sky look tree. To resolve this problem, simply open selection manager script and write else condition. Basically the problem is the sky is not a proper object. For this purpose we simply write else condition false. Now our problem is solved. Loop. Then simply go to the Unity asset store and add rock like this. Simply add to my asset, accept, open in Unity and then download. After the downloading, simply import in our assets, select rock and add our prefabs like this. Simply drag and drop, then double click on rock and simply attach interactable script and get item name rock. Then simply rescale as you want and add box collider. Now simply rescale like this. Then again add box collider. The second box collider works as a boundary, like when we enter this boundary then we are able to pick up the rock, otherwise not. Now simply rescale and then select player and tag them player. Now it's time to write script. Simply open interactable object and write method player in range, public bool player in range, and make two methods, on trigger enter and on trigger exit. Now select selection manager script and first write interactable variable for our easiness. Interactable object, interactable is equal to selection transform dot get component interactable object, then simply replace interactable. Now write interactable dot player in range. When bool player in range true, then interactable object get item name, otherwise not. Now simply go to the edit button and project setting and go to the physics. Simply disable the queries hit triggers. Now it's time to write script. Simply open interactable object, make void update, or when we hit the right mouse button then the game object destroy and go to our inventory. But in the next episode we add. In this episode it's enough, simply print stone added. Now go to the selection manager script and write on target, because when we go to the trigger box collider and press right click over rock edit our inventory, this is a problem. To solve this problem we write on target method and simply if condition true and else on target false like this. Now simply add singleton, simply public static selection manager instance and write awake function. If instance is not is equal to null and instance is not is equal to this, simply else instance this. We won't need in this episode, but in the next episode we will use. Now it's time to debug our scripts. Select interactable objects and simply other dot compare tag. And correct the mouse keycode dot mouse like this. Press Ctrl S and hit back to the Unity and add the rocks randomly like this. And our game is ready. When we hit the rock, give item name rock, and when we press, destroy the rock and add it in our inventory, stone added. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, let me in the comment section And if you want our services, join our LinkedIn page Vector Labs FZE LLC. Thank you. See you in the next video.